What is up? What is up? We are live and we are jumping right on in. We do not have a lot of time left. About an hour. Hour and 5 minutes. You can see the score that I have up there. That's more than enough, more than likely. But I want to finish off my 5 stars if I can. And I also need to jump into this arena. We've got 6 hours. We'll have 5 hours left, but I actually have an appointment, so I need to hurry up. Oh man, and I just got done in Alliance War, and oh yeah. That was interesting. Do not like Alliance War, but one death, one that, I don't know, maybe I was rushing because I was trying to get over here, but I don't know. Yeah, Bobby, what's up? First one in, yeah. On a Sunday, just doing a final push. Trying to get this arena completed here. I'm feeling pretty safe with my score. I'll be very surprised if he goes over 30 million, but he could. But I'm more than ready. Viking, what's up? What's up? Thank you. Thank you. Nice score. I know it. No refreshing either. Going for a high score. I'm very happy that the T4 Basic will end, you know, like 5 hours after this one. So I've got time, and I didn't have to take away any of my champions to go do that one. Okay, enough of that. Look at him just standing there waiting for me to attack again, but I wasn't gonna do it. Amar, what's up? What's up? A bit too much points, probably. Right now I'm just going for a high score. Now I want you guys to notice something, and this is because of my rank ups. My previous high score was like 50,500,000, something like that, right? But my PvP wins streak, when that happened, was 780. That's my current streak. And the reason that it looks like I'm going to have more points with fewer wins is because of all the rank ups that I've done since the last time. So I am definitely going for that. Ooh, Grandpa Show. Oh ho ho. Is that KT? Nemus, hello. I've seen you in other streams. Welcome. Bode, hey, what's going on? Oh, Bogdan, hello. We are definitely getting raided up in here. Rahul, hey. Yeah, I'm doing a last minute push. I don't usually stream on Sunday, but I also don't usually go for a champion first round. This is the first time I'm doing that. And I'm just going for a high score. He's likely to go for around 30 million or less. So, yeah. Rocky Panther, Har8. Haven't seen you in a while, Har8. What's going on, man? PJ Vice, Akash, and Chillarim. Did I say it right? Or did I add an I unconsciously? Chilirum. But what's going on, man? Noel. Hello. And then there's Momo. Yeah, I'm trying to rush it. Let's see. Chilirum. Or Chillarim. Is that one right? You came from Miss Candy's screen. Oh, Miss Candy, if you're nasty. Welcome, everyone. Ooh, I got it? Okay, good. I'm gonna keep on trying, man. I could almost hear myself saying it wrong the first time, so I'll get it. Also from KT, okay, so both, because I know they were both streaming. And I was gonna stream an hour ago, but my power went out. In fact, the whole neighborhood's power went out. And so I got up out of here because I wanted to do this final push, see what score I could get up to. And I went out, and then my mom sent me a message saying, hey, it was back on. And I'd been out for about 20 minutes or so, so I came running back here so that I could do a little stream. And then they asked me, ooh, Extravaganza, what is up? Welcome, welcome, man. But when I got here, they were wanting me to take on that domino. And I've had trouble with the domino before. Got her this time. Went on to Medusa, and I was trying to hurry. Oh, boy. Okay, whoo. It only takes like one. She do a 5-hit, hit you with a heavy, and the fight's over. But I went up against a Medusa. Didn't do so well the first time. I got the go-ahead to try again. Took her out. And then I let him know that I had to come back and stream. Every time the power goes out like this, and I let the computer shut down by itself, apparently my UPS is supposed to shut it down properly. And when it doesn't get shut down right, apparently one of my monitors doesn't like it. And so I'm actually using only one monitor right now. The other one hopefully will come back eventually. It usually does. So far, it always has, but it takes a little bit. I don't know what or why, but I usually unplug it, plug it back in a little bit, and then just comes back on its own. Maybe it just needs to rest a little bit. But we'll see. I figured I'll mess with that later. Ho ho ho! We have got a new Shadow Dweller. Welcome to the shadows. Okay. Uh-oh. All right, let me turn that off. Yeah, I boosted up and everything, but that Medusa lost. It's I'm not used to fighting her with other champions than Hyperion and Corvus on stun immune especially. And then she's small, and they had the defense tactics. Yeah, it was a nasty little placement combination there. Like I said, I'm really not a fan of Alliance War, really not. But got it done. Hey, what's up, Candy? Grandpa Shadow. Come sit on my lap and I'll tell you a story. But what's up, what's up? Aha! Hold on, because we don't have the other... Oh, man, I was not paying attention. And that's why he did that. But we've got him. Mickey Momo. The Mickey Momo is an attitude. The Mickey Momo is a mellow mood. You Momo when you're drinking lemonade. You Momo soaking in a marinade. I know you're Mickey cause I'm Momo too. So I know what you're going through. But there's no Momo whenever I get close to you. What's up, Momo? I see you added the command to Nightbot. Yeah, I don't know. I logged out, logged back in. Machine has been rebooted and everything. I may have to go to Streamlabs and actually tell it to leave the channel and rejoin the channel or something like that. Don't know. All right. But yeah, we just going. We're going for a last push here. Yes, it's most likely overkill, but if you know anything about me, you know that's how I do. I don't like being anywhere near cutoffs. So, King Groot, not really sought after. You see my cutoffs at the bottom. He's not likely to go very high at all. But I want to see how much I can do. All right, Miss Candy. And as she said, hit that like button, folks. It really helps me out. Yeah, I saw a little bit of the race. I saw just a little bit of it. And then my power went out and I couldn't hear Miss Candy talking. It was a bad day, man, a bad day. Because I have everything hooked up, essential. You know, I got my Vonage devices hooked up. I've got, you know, the computers, the monitors, the modem, you know, things that I really need to stay live and online should I lose power. But speakers, that's not plugged in. So I still had internet and everything for about 30 minutes, but I couldn't hear anything at all. Okay. Yeah, I might, if Nightbot is going to be the one to be on, I may just go ahead and set up Nightbot with the commands. KT1, what's up, man? How's it going? I'm doing all overkill, and I'm hoping the power don't go out again. Apparently a transformer blew, because the whole neighborhood was out, and we did hear it. We just thought it was something, you know, at our house that blew, but no, it was just that loud. Oh man, it feels like I'm playing with one eye closed because my my main monitor right now is off. Don't know what's going on. Yeah, I heard, KT. That's all right. Katie was the underdog any old way. About to grab a snack. That reminds me of an older movie, Beastmaster. You might be too young for that. But they had these creatures that came to help them, and they would flip open their wings and grab them. And when I was young, you know, back when the earth was old, I nicknamed them Grab-A-Snack, because that's what it looked like they were doing. Yeah, those winged creatures, they came down and just grabbed them, and they were eating them. And so I named them Grab-A-Snack. I was really young when I did that too. But that's what that reminded me of. Oh, you do remember those? Okay. Yep. When I saw them, I was just like, man, they just grabbed a snack. And from that point on, it was like, grab a snack. That's what I called them. All right. Ooh, man, that was an ugly set of fights in Alliance War, let me tell you. I almost lost the second try. I don't know what was going on. I'm like, really? I'm gonna lose 2 times? Because I usually don't lose twice to the same opponent. And I thought I was going to again, man. I was like, oh my goodness. But I got it done, got her down, and boy, I was shaking. Adrenaline was up. Uh-huh, too late, KT. Too late. Ancient Puppet Show. Now, I do remember my dad showing me one of those. What was it? Howdy Doody and Mr. Ed and... what was the other one? What was that clown's name? Bozo the Clown. My dad got some VHS tapes of those old shows to show them to me. Oh, man. But yeah, I'm going for this high score. My previous high score was 50,500,000. And I am not going to be doing this second round, I'll tell you that. Whatever he goes for, I'm just putting up a little bit more. I'm not going all out like this again. Besides the fact that I got other things I need to do. And let me tell y'all, you don't know what us old people are talking about. But anyway, let me tell you what happened today. So you guys know, this is the first time that I am actually going for a champion first round. And so the reason I did that is because on the weekends I have free. And that's usually the time I can really just get in and grind my heart out, right? But no, this weekend had to be a little different. So I have an appointment Monday morning, which is going to be, of course, after the arena and before the other arena starts, to get the car fixed up. We've got a couple of sensors that need to be installed, and a transmission needs a little flushing. And then we need to take it back over to the emissions to have it retested so it can pass, and then go back to the DMV to get our registration. Okay, so we had a little stuff to do. One of the sensors was ordered and it got here last week. And then my sister, my dear sister, that I love very dearly, she always makes simple things very difficult and complicated. So she went and bought the second sensor online, right? And they said they had it in stock, so she would just have to come pick it up. But here's what happened. So she has two sources. Her PayPal, which is the default, which I think is not the default. Her bank account is the default. And then PayPal is another one. So she went and went to purchase it. She was in the checkout and she had everything set up. And then she decided to go check something and she went back. And then when she went again to the checkout, apparently it got reset to the defaults. So when she purchased it, it actually came out of her checking account, which set her checking account negative. She did not have enough in her checking. She basically put the money that she needed to do things with the car in her savings, I believe her savings. But that's what happened. So now her account is negative. And she's like, oh my goodness, we need to go and fix this. They will do a refund and put the money back on. But this one actually was being shipped to us. It arrived yesterday. And so she's like, okay, well, we need to go out Saturday night. And I'm like, oh, no, we don't. I told you guys I got arena and this is, I'm going for a champion. And of course, with her big soulful eyes and whining, oh, well, I guess it's just going to go negative. I don't have the money to pay all that money for the late fees and the overcharge and overdraft. I was like, okay, fine, we'll go. Just let me get my 5 stars on cooldown and then we'll go out. And now the place closes at 10 and I was going to be able to get my guys on cooldown at about 9 and I'd be done. It ended up being about 9:10 or so, and I had to listen to them. He's gonna wait till the place is closed. They're gonna shut down the machines. They do it like 30 minutes early, and you're gonna get there and blah blah blah. And so I shut them all out, and we went there. Now she's also gotten one that's waiting there. So what she needs to do now is basically an exchange. She goes in, she got pre-authorization, and she just needs to go in there. They'll do the return, put the money back on her account, and then she'll just pick the one up that's waiting there, that's coming out of the right source. Okay. So we go there, we get there, and I'm sitting in the car waiting for her because I'm thinking it's going to be really quick. It's not. Fortunately, I did bring my iPad, and I actually managed to get all of my 550s on cooldown while waiting. And then I went inside to check on her, check out what happened. So much fun. So apparently their online connection to whatever their server was down. And so they weren't going to be able to put it right back on the account. But she was like, but I should be able to get it to you, just give you cash instead. Just need to get authorization. So she called her manager. Manager said, yep, sure, no problem. And so she's like, okay, good. Now, while she's doing this other guy who works there, who was the one that sold us that bad battery back in the day, by the way, but he actually was the one that mentioned, get the authorization and everything. Do you know what he did while she was getting the authorization? He closed out both of the cash registers. And the way that it's set up, he cannot turn them back on without setting off a burglar, the alarm. And she was just like, she looked at him, she was like, did you just close out both the machines? He was like, yeah, and he was like, oh man, I'm so sorry. So that was it. So that meant we had to go there this morning. And so I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna get my guys on cooldown again. I hope you're gonna be up. And so we went this morning, and it went off without a hitch this time. They still couldn't connect to their server, but because it was back in cash, we now had to make another stop to the bank so she could deposit it in there, because as long as it's pending, they're not gonna, charge her or anything like that, because both things are pending. And so we finally got it done. So yeah, what usually is my day off, free and clear, for my first run, first time going for a champion first round, that's what I had to deal with. And I remember telling her, I was just like, why don't we just go Sunday morning? Why run out of here Saturday night? Oh, I don't want to, I don't want them to charge me and blah, 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 blah. Ended up still having to do it, right? Still not a problem. But, I didn't want to hear their mouth, so. And then, if it stopped there, no. So now I'm back home. I was able to get these guys on cooldown, and I'm planning to stream. And all the power goes out in the neighborhood. And I thought it was going to be out for a while, so I left out of here and went, and I'm just like, I hope I can get someplace where I can plug it in. I think Walmart will let me do that because I didn't have a whole lot of power left. Whoops. And I don't have it plugged in right now either, but I will plug it in. I should have it plugged in, but it's just not as comfortable. But that's my day so far. What in the world are y'all doing? Just adding a bunch of commands. I'll have to look after it later. See, Katie ranked up Ghost Rider, Star-Lord, Warlock, and Havoc for Prestige because she needs Prestige. Okay. Although those are not purely prestige rank ups. Okay, come on. All right, you need to stop all that. You clearly want to fire your special 2 off, but I'm not gonna let you. And that's it for him. Okay. Momo, it is fine. I was doing my Streamlabs commands. Yeah, I don't know. I remember putting Streamlabs in here for a reason. I think one of them offers something that the other one didn't, and that's why I left, why I was running both. But I don't know. I'll see what's going on with Streamlabs. Okay, let's grab them. Why would you be going for 5-star King Groot? Taurus, what's up? I'm going for 5-star King Groot because I don't have a 5-star King Groot. Oop, tried to interrupt it and got the wrong timing. Oh, you got a buff on you, eh? Yeah, feel that. But that's the only reason. He's likely to go very low. You see my cutoff at the bottom, but I'm pretty safe. I'm pretty safe. I'm going for a high score. This is me flexing, trying to see how much I can go for, how much I can put up, so that I'll know. It's something that I always recommend people do every once in a while. Just so you'll know. You know, so if I see a champion first round, they went for 50 million. Well, I know that I can do that, but I wouldn't, because that's right at my limit pretty much. My previous high score was 50,500,000. And you can see I'm going to beat that one this time. And after this arena, because I won't run my 550s in this arena anymore. But after this arena is done, yeah, I already beat it. I wasn't even paying attention. After this arena is done, I still have the T4 basic to try to get done. And I have time, but I've got an appointment at 5 p.m. Eastern. And so I'm going to be racing to try to get these guys done in that time. Who knows? I might use some of the boosts I have lying around on hand. I don't know. Taurus, I am going for him both rounds, but I will not be putting up a score like this both rounds. I'll tell you that. Like I said, this round is me trying to see what I can do. Next round, whatever he goes for this first round, I will put up about 5, maybe 10 million more. Depending on what because I'm thinking he's going to go for like 25 to 30. And so I can put up, about 35 to 40 million without killing myself. And then maybe I'll do some other arenas as well. I don't know. 769 win streak and mine is 30. Hey, Ahmad, what's up, man? Well, my high score win streak. In fact, I'm gonna show you guys something. And you'll see just how much of a difference your rank ups make. So previously, I hit 780 win streak, and I had 50,500,000. That's what I had. Let's take a look real quick once it lets me do it. But you see, I'm at 772 right now, and I'm already at 1,200,000 more than my top score in this arena. And see, highest PvP win streak, 780. So I'm not even at 780 win streak like I was before, and I am almost 1 million over where I was then. And that is because of the rank ups. I have a couple of new champions and the rank ups because they get you more points. And it does make a difference, as you can see. So I'm actually, and the more I do, the more champions I get. That's why when you hear me in videos and I'm like, "Ooh, yes, it's a new champion," and I don't care who it is, and you guys are like, "Oh man, you know, tough luck, better luck next time, all of that. If it's a new champion, I don't care how bad they are. Because look at this. And the more champions I have, the more points I can put up with less wins. So it's less effort. It's actually taken me less of an effort to put up the score you see here than it did last time. In fact, last time I couldn't even put up this score. So look at the difference that just the rank ups and the new champs have done. And that's why I like to do stuff like that, to check and to see where I'm at. Oh, man. Okay, come on. Yep. There it is. Don't sleep on MCOC. MCOC is a little beast. Very underrated as an attacker. Let's see. Hope nobody. Let's see. Okay, just checking. Because we're trying. The Alliance War is close. The war we have right now is close. And we'd love to win. But we'll see. Okay, so we've got 30 minutes left in this arena. And then I still need to hurry and get the my 550s and 440s on cooldown in the T4 basic if I want to have a chance to finish that one off as well. And that one's going to be tight. We'll see what I may have to do. I may even have to boost a little bit. I'll find out when I see, you know, what they're coming, what time they're coming off cooldown and all that good stuff. I'll see if I'm gonna have enough time to like run them before I have to leave for my appointment. If so, you know, I'll get one for sure of the T4. Ooh, wasn't paying attention. I'll get one of the T4 basics, but I want both of them, obviously. So we'll see. I believe I have enough time, but I may even have to pull out some of my 330s. Start mixing them. Because I will not have enough time. I won't be able to get my 5 stars back in there. It'll be over before my 5 stars are ready again. So this is pretty much it. Now I could have just said, fine, you know, I know I've got the champion. Let's get this T4 basic, and I would have, you know, been able to do that one round. But like I said, I wanted to see what I could do. Put up a nice high score. And let me see, I need to pay attention because I want to see, you know, at 780, I want to see what score I'm at. Okay, calm down, Spider-Man. Come on. But yeah, I haven't checked the war progress, but I'm being told that we do have a chance to win. I know it was close. So we'll see. Armar, can you do war videos and crystal openings? That would be all. I do, Amir. You're gonna have season 13. I have the first war recorded. Second war has been recorded as well, but it's not done yet. So I'll record the, you know, ending and all that good stuff. But yeah, I do the war videos even though I do not like war. And crystal openings, I do those as often as I can. I'm working on one now. I have one featured crystal that I got from the Black ISO market. And I'm going to be able to get a second one when it resets tomorrow after the arena starts. And so probably shortly after my stream on that arena, I'll have an opening and open up those featured, because I always try to do that in between streams, and then I'll have that ready the next morning before I stream. That way, if I get a new champion, or if I dupe a champion, or if I end up ranking a champion, you guys aren't seeing it on the stream before you see it in the video. I try not to let that happen, so that's my schedule. I always put up the crystal opening before I stream, and it's usually at 7:30 in the morning Eastern. Yeah, the Black ISO market. I had someone send me money, about $12, so that I could get the sigil for this month. And at the time he gave it to me, it was enough time that I could grab the featured before it reset, and then it's going to reset tomorrow, and then I'll be able to grab it again. So I'll have two featured crystals to open up in the next video. Sokies, what's up? What's up? You stopped at 8.9 million for the 4-star. Is that enough? It might be. King Groot's not going to really go high, I don't think. But you know me, I wouldn't feel safe for 4-star featured champions. I always end up putting up at least 12 million. And so far, I've never missed a champion because I always do overkill. But King Groot is not new. He's not really that good. I'm going for that dupe because I want those Furies. Because that will help in arena. I don't want anything slowing me down, and that would be the reason that I might not have wanted a King Groot, is because it might slow me down. But he's going to be a new champion, and it will be evening up my arena teams. So I'll have even arena teams, which feels so good. And then, of course, I will have an opening, and if I get new champions, I won't have arena teams anymore. But we'll see. I may not open those up right away. Since next round, I'm not going to try to put up a crazy high score or anything like that. See, I'm done with 4-star arena, 7 mil, and done with T4 basic. Yeah, I need to get that T4 basic. I was running my 3 stars in the T4 basic arena. So I'm up there. I think I'm at win streak 14 or 15. So I'm in good shape. The only thing worrying me is the fact that I need to be out of here, and I might have to leave before I can get those guys on cooldown, and I might be very close. But we'll see how much I can put up in the time that I have left. And because I should have this 550 here at 1 o'clock. I'll be done. And I don't think I'll have, I probably will be able to get through all my 5 stars. If I don't get through all of my 5 stars, then I will use the rest of them in that arena. And then I will hit up my 550s and my 440s and see where I'm at after that first round, because I know I'll be able to get another round in. You know, at 1 o'clock, again at starting at 3. But then that's gonna most likely be it. And I don't remember how much time I have left in that arena, but I'll check afterwards and do my calculations, and then I'll see what I need to do. I might boost on that second one. If I know that I can't get 3 more rounds in, then I will just use the boost that I have on hand, and I'll start using my 330s and mix those in that second round. It's annoying, but I'll get more points doing it that way. Yeah, 5 hours, 24 minutes. Yeah. And see, and I haven't even started. So I'll have 5 hours when I start getting my 550s and 440s on cooldown. So be 5, and then I usually say about 2 hours, but if they hit the help button, it should go down to about an hour and a half. So if I get a lot of help, then it's very possible for me to get 3 rounds in. Otherwise, I'm only going to be able to get 2. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Yeah. You ever been first on the leaderboard? Oh, no. The people who are up there put in crazy scores. HQ's Sean is the one that is normally up there at number 1. And rumor has it he puts up 100 million plus each time. So, yeah, no. Not even trying to do that. I mean, whatever he had to spend, but he also has a roster that is more than likely much larger than mine. I don't have a very large roster. I have a large-ish roster, but not a large roster. About 107, soon to be 108. 5 stars. And what you're seeing here is what I was able to do. Very little sleep. Hitting the arena pretty much every time they came off cooldown. Setting alarms. You know, I was up at 2 o'clock. Except on this last day, because I knew that even if I got up at 2, I wouldn't be able to hit my 6 stars again. So I didn't bother. So I got a chance to sleep a little bit later this morning. But yeah, up early. Get them 5 stars on cooldown early. Not fun. There we go. Starting to warm up to Mr. Sinister, I'll tell you. VUK, yo, what's up, man? Curtis Pearson, hello. Kabam have really got to change the waiting game when they give you the rewards from Arena. I don't know what takes them so long. It may just be their process. Maybe they go through to try to filter out all of those bots that are in the arena and try and catch as many of them as they can. I don't know. Ooh, no, we ain't messing with that Annihilus down there. Hate fighting him. Very annoying. Yeah, let's do that. Hacker. Yeah, I remember when that term actually was a good thing and when I considered myself a hacker. But the media changed it. Now you have hacker, you might have white hat, black hat, all kind of other things trying to distinguish. But a hacker back in the day was something that you strive to be. But it was something that you just were. It was a mindset. And I was one that had that mindset. I would dive into, operating systems, pull up them System 5 red manuals, start looking into all kind of things, reading the forums, checking out different security holes, give you an idea of some of the stuff that I discovered we had an unpatched mail program, and the mail program has to have permission to go into everyone's, account. That's just the nature of how it works. I was able to cause a system fault, a program fault rather, in this program where it dropped me out, and basically I had the privileges of that email program. So I would run the program, cause it to abnormally quit, and it would drop me out. And it wasn't a regular quit. It had to be an abnormal type of a quit. But they fixed that, of course. But those are the things that hackers discover. Now, what you do with that information is a completely separate matter. Sunday stream, what in the world? Yeah, Anthony. Yeah. But good afternoon. That's what she said. You dropped the 3 minutes. Oh, man, I got that. That was pretty good. That was pretty good, Momo. All right. Hopefully the war is going okay, Anthony. I'm trying to get this arena done here. And I think I don't really have anybody else unless they want me to bring in Gladiator Hulk for a last minute, just smack the boss around or something. Woohoo! Yeah, I'll give you props on that one, Momo. That was actually pretty slick. Because I read yours first, and I'm just like, what? What did I say? And then I read what Curtis said, and then I was like, okay, he stopped at 3 million. I was like, 3 million. Oh wait, minutes. I see. Don't ask me how I made that leap and figured out that, unless that wasn't what you were talking about. But that's where my mind went. Okay, so here we go at 780, well, 781. We're almost 2 million higher than we were at my last high score. We're almost, well, about 1.5 million, I would say. 1.5 million more than we were at 780 win streak last time. That's a lot more points for the same number of fights. That's what happens when you rank up champions and you get new champions. This is the difference. This is the amount of difference that it makes. Look how much of a difference that is. That is crazy. All right. Marine, what's up, man? Not gonna lie, war is actually pathetic. 8 people joined in the alliance I am in, and we are facing one opponent in war. Yeah, war. Never liked it, really. But Marine, how's the war going? I hope nobody needs me. All I got is Gladiator Hulk left. Zolo Harris, what's up? How are you doing? Oh, Marine with that $2 super chat. Thank you, my friend. Oh, man. Let me see. No, I'm hoping that my monitor better come back on. We're about done. Okay. Yeah, Marine, man. That domino. I don't know. That's a decent placement. But managed to finish her off anyway without dying. And then I went into that next fight, that Medusa. And of course I was like in the middle of arena and I was trying to hurry up to get back to the arena. I didn't heal up, but I was still boosted. Still had my invulnerability boost on and everything. And I was like, okay, I should be all right. But one of the reasons I don't like Alliance War is that there are things that happen in Alliance War that don't happen to me in other places. So I'm fighting this Medusa, and you're gonna see it because I recorded it. And you know, of course, she's stun immune. She's immune to debuffs. So I'm sitting here, and I tried to parry, forgot, boom, got wrecked. And then another time, I'm just like, man, what is going on? I was just, it was just horrible. And when I went in that second time, you see what my blade looks like, right? I thought I was gonna lose. And I would have just went in with Gladiator Hulk and finished it off. But, ooh, man. Yeah, because see, it's just too much. See, that's the thing. Alliance War, you got defense tactics. They chose dodge. Domino is small. You know how you normally have to fight Domino, right? You normally want to intercept. But with that, she can evade. And then when she gets lucky, she can evade. And then she's on a node that has buffet. I think it's buffet or shank or whatever. So she'll be healing. If you try to do the normal way that I fight her, she'll heal. Yeah, it's just not a good time, at least with the champions. And I did get her down though, but oh man, not fun. So, all right, man, I'm heading out. See you next stream. All right, MR, take care, man. So she sucks. I fought her there the other day. Oh, yeah. Now, the first time that I fought her, I didn't do very well, but that's because I had planned to start with Gladiator Hulk because he gets face me. And so I wanted to see how well Gladiator Hulk did against her. And I didn't get a whole lot down. And then I was going to go in with my Starkey, who I knew would do some work on her. But, you know, I was told, nope, hold on, don't go anymore, which was fine. I didn't really want to fight her no way. You know, so months behind. What's up, man? Yeah, new high score. Hey, bro, how you keeping? And how's baby sis doing? We had a day. You'll have to go earlier in my stream to hear the story. But let's just say we had lots of things vying for my attention. You know, this is the first time I'm going for a champion round one, right? And it's over the weekend, which is where I usually have nice, free and clear, nothing to do. Well, short version, I ended up having to go out Saturday night, then out again Sunday morning, this morning, for the same thing because we didn't get it resolved Saturday night. And then I lost power. The whole neighborhood lost power. So I ran out of here because I was going to stream. So I ran out of here because the power was out at the time I was going to stream. I was planning to start streaming. I went up close in the neighborhood and I was able to get on the Wi-Fi there. And then my mom gave me a message. She said, hey, it's back on. So I came running back home and started streaming. But man. And right now, you know, when the power goes out like that, if I don't turn off my computer myself, because I wanted to test it, my UPS is supposed to shut down my computer safely. And so this time, you know, because I didn't have it plugged in, I didn't have it connected to the computer so that it could do that. This time I did. And so it was out and I said, all right, let me see what happens. But it turned it off, I think. I don't know. But what I'm looking at is that my main monitor is not turning on. And that's what happens with it a lot of times when this happens. I'm hoping it'll come back on, but it's done this before. So I'm right now on just one monitor. I have my air server window sitting behind the OBS, Streamlabs OBS window. And yeah, so far so good. Yeah, King Groot, months behind. I'm just doing that's not why I have 52 million up though. You see my cutoff at the bottom. That is where I believe King Groot is going to be in cutoffs. But every once in a while, I like to flex, spread my wings, and find out how high I can go. So, we'll see. Warlock does good against her. Yeah, see, I just don't have good options for her. Starkey is my best option for that node there, but it's still not a fun fight. With the defense tactics and the node itself, you know, just fighting her anyway is annoying. If she had no node on her whatsoever, she'd still be annoying. And then you add all the rest of that in the mix, and I'm just like, you know what? It's like, y'all can have that. That is just not fun. All right, so those are our last two. And I'm going to go down here. Whoops. I'm going to sandbag this last one. Because I'm going to use some of my 4 stars in the next arena. Yeah, let's do this man thing. Who I don't like and who I was not going for. Woo! Look at how big that is. All right. I don't know if that sandbag worked. Looks like it didn't work too well. I don't care about that last one, but why? All right, you know what? Let's do that. Nope, can't even do those. Yeah, this is gonna be ugly, but Dormammu can control his power, so that might be okay. So we really just need to worry about this first fight and the last fight. All right, so let's see if we're gonna get these last few points. If we don't, well, you know, who cares? So if I'm a little quiet, ooh, it's because I know they want to get me. And I have to win this first fight. Second fight, don't care. Okay. Come on. One more out. Get one more out. Because I don't trust him in that special too. Come on. What you doing, Red Hulk? You waiting for me to mess up, ain't you? Look at that. Tried to sneak me with an attack. Come on, Red Hulk. See, this is why I don't like fighting them when they have a PI too high. Look at that. Just will not. Okay, whoo! Very annoying. So see that profile, he just refused. He's not dead yet. Okay, come on. All right. We should have him. Come on. There we go. All right. So one down. See, no, actually, there's no fun fights in war. Yeah, you're right. See, I'm on 6.1.6 Sentinel. 200k left of 380. I have Medusa, Hyperion, AA, Red Skull, Magic there, just grinding some units to revive and become Cavalier. Man, that's gonna feel so good. You can't use rank 1, level 1. Apparently not. But fortunately, we've got Dormammu. And this fight shouldn't be too bad. Don't sleep on Dormammu when you need him. Like this. Look at his power. You can't get no power. Power gain? I don't care. Look at that. Dank Matter, what's up, man? Yeah, he was baiting me, Marine. Morning, PMP. What's up? What's up? Lowest is 330. Yeah, that sounds about right. But we got it done. So 786. Those are all my 5 stars. I could go further. We've got 5 minutes left. But I do not want to use these guys up. This is the score. 786. Let's take a screenshot of that. And as you can see, that's my new highest PvP win streak record. So now we're done with that arena, but we still got to get this arena done. Yeah, see, win streak 14 is where I stopped. So let's get this one going. Let's see, I've been thinking about going for cast status lately. I'm just scared to go through Act 5, even though my roster has grown a lot. Just go for it. Test it out. See how you do. If it gets too tough, back out. All right, Marine, take care, man. Thanks for that super chat, and thanks for hanging out. All right. Woo! I do love that special. Her special one. Okay, here's another one. Boom! Love it. Seems safe for King Groot. Oh, it's more than safe. I was most likely safe at 35 million. That was me going for a high score. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I've got him. If I don't have him, it would be insane if I didn't get him with that score. A King Groot? I'm really thinking that he's not going to go much past 30 million, if that. I will not be surprised if he goes for like 27, 28 million. Next arena, I'm not doing this, but I am going for him again. But next arena is going to be a little bit more leisurely. And I will, whatever he goes for the first round, I'm just going to put up a little bit more than that. Because I do want his dupe. But I will put up maybe 5 million more than what he went for. And then go do other arenas. And if I have time, I may go back. I forgot. All right. Yeah, PMP, I am going for him. That matter a lot. I'm happy because when I had opened the time after time crystal, I got 5-star thing. Woohoo! You probably felt the way I felt when I duped my thing. That was insane. I can't even tell you how happy I was. I took him right on up. It happened at the perfect time. Because I went and duped him, and it was around the time that they had the Sig Stone deals for units and the featured crystal, and the featured items store. So I was able to take him all the way up to 200. And I was tempted to use my generic on him. I was going to. But I kept waiting, and I was about to do it. If I had not pulled him that opening, I was going to awaken him as soon as I got the Sig Stones that I could max him out. But now I still have my generic. I hate this. Really don't like that style. See all that? I can do it. I don't like it. Tell people all the time, but I did rank her to 5 because she's very useful. See, and then after that, I got a 5-star Sinister. Mr. Sinister! I am warming up to him because I didn't like him at first. I knew he was a good defender. But yeah, I'm actually liking him a bit. Warming up to him. I think he's going for 21 million. I wouldn't be surprised. I really would not be surprised. Like I said, I don't think he's going to go anywhere near what I put up. I just wanted to see what I could do. Used Sting for a 6.2.6 champ with no retreat node yesterday. He makes that last 10% a walk in the park. That's why I did it. That's why I could not wait. All right. So that arena is over. The party's over. And now I can't rest on my laurels. I've got to get this T4 basic arena done. See, Lord Shadow, but it wasn't guaranteed crystal. Oh yeah, I know. It was the 20% chance crystal. Yeah. In fact, I don't think mine was... What was mine? It wasn't even the 20% one. When I duped my thing, I think it was just out of a basic crystal. Regular old basic. Okay, come on. Give it up. That's what I'm talking about. Use boosts. It's item use. Good point. Very good point. I'll use whatever I have on hand. Can't hurt. Black Knight, what's up, man? I do love the name. Of course, I'm Shadows, so you know. Do you think 29 million is enough? Because I got the MCOC for 24 million, and I think MCOC is more useful than King Groot. My cutoff prediction is at the bottom. So I'm thinking that he's going to go for around there. But remember, this is a guess, and these are cutoffs. You don't want to be anywhere near the cutoff. So anytime I put up a cutoff prediction, which is still going to be a guess, I usually, let's see, do I have any? Yep. I usually put up a little higher than I think they're going to go for. That way, if anybody is looking at my cutoff predictions and they aim for that score, you know, I have up here 30 million. And somebody puts up 30 million and then he goes for 35 and they get mad. So I try to, you know, guess high all the time. Because honestly, he's unlikely, and remember, it's just a guess, unlikely to go for more than 30 million. So I'm thinking he's going to be anywhere between 25 and 30. But my recommended for anybody going for this champion would be to put up 35 million or more. That's how you feel safe and you don't miss champions. I never ever, I don't care who told me what the cutoff prediction was, I never put up just a little bit more than the cutoff. Now, this is the first time I'm actually going first round because I don't do that. I'm usually very safe in how I approach it. So I want to see what they go for the first round so I'll know roughly what I need to put up. But this time I want to go for him both times. because I don't want to fight with an unawoken King Groot in the arena. Only reason. Otherwise, I would have gone for him second round and been fine. He's just a new champion, a new arena champion, and I probably still would have put up this score because I wanted to see what I could do. But normally I do not go for the first round of anybody. So we'll see. Gotta go all out. Overkill is underrated. That's what I say. Love it. Okay. But we'll see. If we don't, we're gonna get really close. If we don't get it. And I will definitely make sure I get it. But I'm doing what I said I was going to do. See, I have boosts that are just sitting around. I don't really use these guys. I can't tell you how long I've had those boosts. But I have had them for a while. All right, let's get this here. But, uh-oh. What did I do? Kicked off a piece of my new chair. And yes, I am sitting in my new chair. And it feels good. Yeah. Feels good. Bet you that didn't feel good, though, did it? Storm. Oh, man. You keep your feet to yourself, girl. Oh, caught me coming in. All right, we got something for you. Go ahead. You know it's coming. Get her. Bam. Come on. Here we go. I really hope they do him right. Give him some sort of a resistances or immunity or something. Pretty sure most people would not mind lowering his damage a little bit if they did something like that. All right, Magic. Come on, Magic. Okay, we're gonna let that bleed go on down since you want to act like that. Aha, no limbo. No limbo. Yep, we're going for it. Black Knight says, or Black Knight 12 Allen. How many champions do you have to hit 50 million points? Well, it's not so much how many, but I have 107, soon to be 108. But it is not fun, man. To put up the score you just saw me put up is brutal. I am so ready right now to go to sleep. My mind is like mush. From the time the arena started until now, I basically hit my 550s and 440s every 2 hours, roughly. I hit my 5 stars every time they were off cooldown. Every time. I may have missed or was late to the 550s because I had to sleep. But like for the first 2 days of the arena, I set an alarm. Woke up at 2 o'clock, ran my 6 stars, then the 550s and 440s, set an alarm again, went back to sleep, woke up an hour or two later to get my 5 stars going, get them on cooldown, then get my 550s and 440s again, and then do it again every 2 hours with the 550s and 440s. It is brutal. But the more champions I have, the easier it is to put up the higher scores. So what I was doing here was to see what I was capable of doing if I went all out currently. And I don't know if you were here earlier, but I had like 52 million at 780 win streak. you know, 781, 780. The last time I did this at 780 win streak, I had 50,500,000 points. And I went all out like I did here. So what that tells me is that my rank ups, as well as the, you know, a couple of new champions, because I don't really have that many new champions, but those rank ups are giving me many more points. Because in the same amount of effort, the same number of wins, I had about 1.5 million more points. Because I really think that, I'm trying to remember, I think I got a new 6-star since then? Maybe not. I can't remember now. But that lets me know, you know, a little bit about my growth. So it just becomes easier and easier to put up that kind of score until finally I'll be able to put up 50 million without needing to set my alarms, without needing to do anything other than just play and, you know, hit it up if I have the time. If I don't have the time, you know, whatever, can't do it. Now, if you don't have the number of champions that I have, it just means that to put up that score, you'll need to refresh. And that's going to cost units. People who put up the really big boy scores, like 70, 80, 90, they're refreshing and boosting. And I think I forgot to boost on this one. I'm not used to boosting with those 4 stars. Like I said, I don't really use those boosts. Okay, come on, girl. Give it up. Give it up. Give it up. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, I can feel you. People get bored doing arena. There's a lot of people that don't like doing arena at all. And I don't mind arena. It's soothing because I don't have to think. And I'm one of those types of people that overthink a lot of things. So it's nice to do something that I can relax a little bit. And that's why I do arena on my streams. So that I can chat with you, because I don't really need to really concentrate on what I'm doing here, the fights. Let's see. Zolo says, I hate Cull and other parry champions. They're a good parry. Hold on. Whew. They're good parry days, and then there are bad. Yeah. Whoops. Whoop. All right. You going crazy. Crazy. Yeah, just make Cull more sustainable. Yeah, exactly. I'll bet you, Anthony, that you, along with a lot of other people, would be like, yeah, cut his damage by a little bit. You know, not a lot. You know, still want him to be a good damage dealer. But I don't think anybody would complain too terribly much if they were, for example, to give him high block proficiency, high physical resistances, and perhaps maybe something else that made him tanky, a little bit more tanky. I'll bet you people would be like, okay, you know what? We're good with that. That's just the worry, that they won't do that. Okay. I told you I shut my brain off. I'm supposed to be using my boosts. But like I said, when I'm doing the arena, I'm not really thinking. So let me do the boosts right now. Because, whoops, stop that. And, let's grab you. Let's grab you. And let's grab you. It's actually good for me to do this anyway, because if I open up some of those other crystals where I get these boosts, they go into my overflow, and that's no fun. Yeah, I don't even have him, Anthony, as a 5-star, but I would definitely take him up to rank 3. Finishes those fights nice and quick. See, it grows on you the more rank ups you get. I like Arena on the first account. Second account has a small risk for a death match at round 12. Yeah, I remember. I remember when I had to do the Arena and I could not get on the Infinite Streak. So what I would do is I would fight up until win streak about 8 or 9, and then I would throw in, you know, my 1 stars just to reset it and continue. And that's how I would do that Arena. That's how I started. The first time that I was able to actually get all the milestones in the Arena, not the 5-star, of course, it wasn't there at the time. This was, I believe, the T4 basic Arena. I think that was the Arena that I had to do that in. And before that, I didn't even know about the Infinite Streak. It just was hard, and I knew it was hard for me to, you know, go past a certain point. So what I would do is I would just reset it. 10 minutes, hold on. That would explain why it's starting to get a little sluggish. All right, plugged in. Let me reset. Okay, come on. Because it was getting really sluggish there. Him and Maw in Arena is fun. They get increased crit for the start of the fight. Makes the fights quick, even for Maw. Nice. I like Maw's animations. I like fighting with him. And they're going to be reworking him. I had a... Ooh. So... Okay, yeah. See, I already got the first one there, I think. So... but it was late, and I was trying to get the Arena done, and I got a little too greedy, I think, and I chose the wrong guys at the end. I think I used Ebony Maw, who's a 330, and I thought I had used 2 440s, which is fine, but this time I got a death match. I mean, it was rough too. And I was like, oh my goodness, how did this happen? You know, I'm early on the Infinite Streak. I forget how many. I think I had like 100, 200 in. And so I actually boosted up. I mean, I did some big boy boosting. Did the 20%er. Did the little 10% attack boost. I went all out, okay? And one of the opponents was Corvus. I fought him with Ebony Maw, and that was so much fun. Now, of course, you know Ebony Maw is like my 330, and this Corvus, he was up there, had at least 3 times the PI, but guess what? He couldn't hit me. The fight went for a little bit, but I beat him. That was the most fun fight because it was nice and safe. And because I was boosted, he was doing decent damage. So yeah, he might be the next one that I take up as a 4-star, that is. Just so that don't happen. And see, that's a lot of points because normally I don't use my 330s. But if I take him to 440, then he will get used. You waiting on those reworks? Would like to rank one up, maybe both? Yeah, Ebony Maw, woohoo, nice. Super Vega Man, you want me to tickle Thanos? Oh boy. All right, well. Oh. How much time do we have, Super Vega Man? Because I'm trying to get my 550s on cooldown because I have an appointment and I want to get this T4 basic arena done. And I'm not going to have that much time because I can... an hour and 40? Okay. That's plenty of time. I'll come over there and do my little, put my little magic on him. And pause and all that good stuff. Because otherwise, all I would do is go in there, probably get to a special 2, maybe. But I want to actually be able to work him over. But yeah, I'll be there. Last fight for a perfect week. Oh, did what's his name? I don't remember how to say his name. But I know we were worried that he might not have enough energy to finish, or he was close to iteming out. One of the newer guys. And how are we doing in war? Oh, you took care of it? Cool. And war is okay now? Man, I hate fighting that Domino on that node, man. She is really annoying unless you have a good good counter to her. Maybe I'll start bringing in Iceman. Maybe he'll do a little bit better. She won't be evading, I believe. So I don't know. What's up, Dark Zodiac? Yeah, the Dodge Global node. So they have Domino, who's already a BS defender anyway. I don't like fighting her at the best of times. But they put her with the Dodge Global. So she's small, so she's got that dodge. Oh man, I forgot again to boost. So she's got that. And of course, you know, she evades by herself. And then the node itself is like buffet and something else. I forget what. It's just not a fun fight. All right. Took care of it too. Waiting on boss killer. Okay. All right. Oh man. Yeah, that Domino. Now see, if I had Corvus, this is why I would love to get a 6-star Corvus, and why I would still rank up a 6-star Corvus even if I have my 5-star 565. That would be very nice. Oh man. Yeah, that war is annoying. Okay. Now let me remember to boost this time. Come on. Okay, we got you. We've got you. And we've got you. And I'll try to remember to boost each and every time. I don't know. Very forgetful. Ooh. Hello, Blade. Let's do that then. They sandbagged me a little bit. That wasn't nice. Ah, super. Did you see my new chair? Oh, man. I'm sitting in it now. Loving it. Yeah, they sandbagged me good. This is the only fight that's going to give me a real good, decent set of points. No power for you. Go ahead, OG Vision. No power for you. I said no power for you. Yummy. Yeah, much more points. Alrighty then. So how's everybody doing? I was kind of, doing my head down, grinding like I was crazy. But what's everybody up to? I don't usually stream on Sunday. So, let's see, got you, and you. But I wanted to do that last push stream. I really did. And we've been streaming for about an hour and a half, which is well within the time I normally do. Axel, what's up, man? Axel the Kid? Is that how you say that? What's going on, man? What it is, what it look like, what it gonna be? Okay, they took my indestructible, but I still put him to sleep. So you got this. Yeah, I mean, I'm not too worried. Like I said, I still have another round that I'll be able to do. And that's why I wanted to see about where I'd be at the end of this. And boosting especially. Definitely should be all right. Should not be a problem. Hey, Blade. Hey, somebody's running liquid courage only. I used to do that. Special beam cannon. Chilling, farming some pots, planning to 100% 6.2 later with AQAW off. Fair enough, fair enough. I still don't know if I want to go back into 6.2. I've been doing like the non-gated paths. And I could just, not a fan of the gates. They really, oh, I did it again. Forgot to do the, and the thing is they won't let you do it here. Here it's too late. Nothing. I always remember just too late. But yeah, so pretty sure we got the champion, King Groot. And tomorrow morning, I got to take the car to our a friend from the church who is a mechanic, actually has a business out of his home. And he has us coming over there about 10 o'clock. So we got the parts. And he's, of course, going to cut us a deal as far as the labor goes. But we're hoping... We know that these are things that have to get done. You know, the O2 sensor, the knock sensor, the transmission flush have to get done. The check engine light is on. And we're hoping that after we finish these things, it's going to go off. Because if it doesn't go off, he can reset it, of course. But if it doesn't go off and stay off, then it's not going to pass emissions. And if it don't pass emissions... we in a little bit of trouble. This car is going to be sitting there. Oh. Calm down, Heimdall. Calm down. Why so serious? %, labor charge? Nah, he ain't cutting us that kind of deal. But he's not going to charge us an arm and a leg. Or he may even allow us to do it on a payment plan. But I think my mom is trying to get all the money together to help out. Oh. Let's grab you and you And you. Okay, so those were my 550s. We are now into my 440s. And I'm not sure, should I continue using my boost on my 440s? Or should I save them for my next round of 550s? I don't know which is better. I'm gonna look and see what points what points I've got, or whether it even makes a difference if I do one or the other. You know, the difference in the points. If the difference is the same, then I guess it really doesn't matter. I guess. Save them for the 550s if you'll do another round. Okay. I'll definitely be doing another round. And that second round looks like that should do it for me. Okay, so I won't remember. See, I meant no charges for labor. Yeah. I think he's still gonna charge us, is what I'm saying. Ooh, Apex Predator in with a $2 super chat. What's up, my friend? And thank you for that super chat. Just don't know. Well, I tell you, it means a lot. But what's up, man? We are grinding out my 440s right now. Oh man, hold on. So I didn't like 6.2 at first, but now that I'm almost done, I'm almost done. All right, hold on. Let me stop trying to read and fight at the same time, which I know I can't do. Okay. Didn't like 6.2 at first, but now that I'm almost done, I kind of came around to it. Just have the 6-star gate path left. Yeah. I should take my car to get something fixed, but I've been too lazy. I think I'm gonna do it tomorrow. Yeah, I didn't read that out loud, Momo, but it was because of reading that I said what I said about the car. Axel the Kid. Shadow, should I rank 2 my 5-star Cap Infinity War? Oh yeah. Everybody, every 5-star is worth a rank 2. If you're an arena grinder, every 5-star is worth a rank 3. Just remember that Captain America Infinity War, he can still do all that good damage, and that's fine. If you want his utility, you need to max him out, max Sig. Hello, Jacob. What's up? What's up? Momo, you're almost at 1 million rating. Nice. Oh, snap. Apex is fighting with Marine. Sorry, need my spot back. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Feel free to fight over me. Oh, man. So it's all good. You don't have to read it out loud. Yeah, I did read it. I just wanted to point that out. I'm like looking at it, reading it, responding. I was like, oh, wait. I forgot to actually read it out loud. He may not know why I just all of a sudden started talking about my car and what I have to do tomorrow. Although I'm old, so, you know, you guys should be used to my rambling tangents and things. But I just wanted you to know that one actually had a reason. Okay, why is it not charging? It's actually plugged in. Hold on. You guys see it? See that little bit of red? See the charging symbol? I just unplugged it. Plugging it. You know what? Let me flip it around. Maybe I'm holding it wrong. Okay. I might be putting too much pressure on it and something. It does this every once in a while. I know, it says charging, but it wasn't. I plugged it in when it was at 10%. Now it's at 4. But it does that sometimes. I have to unplug it, plug it back in. Let me try something real quick. You guys will know what I'm doing. You're gonna hear it. Hold on. I'm sure you all know exactly what I did. And I'm also gonna clean off the contacts a little bit. Because I think I see something. There we go. Okay. All right, says charging 4%. We'll check in a little bit and see if it is actually charging now. You got a 4-star ghost, Jacob? That 4-star ghost is gonna really do you up right though, man. You took a picture of your big toe? Not this time. Not this time. Maybe next time. Make sure all other apps are closed, and sometimes when you are playing, it won't charge fast enough. Yeah, I usually don't have that problem, but I think it's the cable. Let's see. Because when this happens, all I do to fix it is unplug, plug it back in, maybe change my hand position, and it usually corrects itself. So I know it's something other than too much going on the iPad. Rip charger. It's possible, I don't know. But like I said, I think it's the cable. Let me, that's a good point though. Let me make sure it's plugged in. There we go. All right. And we'll check, just make sure, but hopefully I'll be able to get this done. Oh, that would be bad if it could not charge. Or what if the power went out right now? I would cry. No power to charge. And if it didn't come back on, I probably have to run over to Walmart and just hope, put it there, let it charge up a little bit, and hope they don't kick me out and say, hey, this is for paying customers only. It was funny. We were actually sitting in where they pick up, you know, where you come for your pickup. And one of my old bosses actually came in, and it had been a long time since we'd seen him, and I didn't recognize him at first. And me and my sister were there waiting for my mom to get done. She had gone back for something she had forgotten. And he came over and messed with us. He was like, I'm sorry, you're not going to be able to sit here. You know, this is for our paying customers only. And me, I just said, oh, okay, you know, I'm sorry. You know, I'll leave. You know, we getting ready to go. Because I had seen that my mom was just about done. She was at the cashier. But that's how I am. I'm not, you know, trying to do anything or fight nobody over stuff. My sister's another story. She got this look on her face that I know. She was ready to fight. And he was also her boss too. And she was not looking at him. And I was just like laughing because by this time I recognized him. Because, you know, he came over and I'm like, oh, okay, you know, but I wasn't really looking at him. But when he started messing with her and talking to her, I looked at him and then I was like, oh, snap. I mean, it had been years. I mean, literally years. He looked much older than he did, but it had been years. I want to say, about, oh boy. It's been about 10 years since I last saw him. That's what I'm trying to think. I was just like, yeah, let me see. 2000. Yeah. It's actually been over 10 years. Well, about 10 years. Between 10 and 15. I think, I'm trying to remember, but I think the last time I saw him was 2006. That was when I started working at the web development company. All right. Okay. Let's see. Okay, see? It's at 5% now, so now it's charging. I didn't close any apps or anything like that. All I did was play around with it. Yeah, Ricochet, what's up, man? That's why I need a power bank. Yeah, I need something for these emergencies. Actually, what would happen, because I think it might be too soon, but I have a UPS. But since the power just went out and the UPS was drained, I don't think it has enough power. But what I would do is, if the power went out right now, I would tell you guys bye, close everything down, and plug this in, turn it off, and plug it in and just let it charge on the UPS battery. That's what I would do. I did that once before. I don't get a whole lot out of it. It doesn't last very long, but it lasts enough that I would be able to get my other rounds in. So I wouldn't need to go running to Walmart unless the power went out like right now, because the UPS is not at full charge yet. Buy a bottle of juice, then you're a customer. Well, no, this where I'd be sitting, it's not at Walmart proper. It's at the place where, what do they call it? You know, like where you pick up your groceries. You know, you can order groceries at Walmart. So it's a separate little department. And that place is where people are to come and sit while they wait to pick up their order, if they haven't ordered it delivered. So that right there is run by someone else, and it's for a particular purpose. I mean, I could easily just go over to the pharmacy and sit down over there as well, because they're not going to bother me. They never did. But I don't know if there's a outlet over by where that pharmacy seat is. Okay. Yeah, now see this? So Winter Soldier, he's 440. Ebony Maw is 330. Black Panther is 440. Phoenix is 330. Old Man Logan is 440. See how when I got tired, I mixed these up somehow? And I'm trying to remember who I went in there with, but I don't remember now. But I think I went with two, because I wasn't paying attention. So I grabbed like two of the 330s. I had Ebony Maw, and I think I had Phoenix. Okay, let's go ahead and grab that one. Sipping on gin and juice, laid back, with my mind on my money and my money on my mind. You wouldn't be able to tell us bye? Yeah, I would. The UPS has a little bit of a charge. Even if it would only tell me, okay, shutting down in 5 minutes. There'd be just enough time for me to tell you guys, okay, gots to go. Because it's been charging for hours now. It was charging when the power went back on, and that was at 11 or so. So it's like 2.5 hours now, almost 3. Not enough to give me the full thing, but enough that, yeah, I'd be able to say, all right, guys, gotta run. I don't know when it's gonna be back, blah, blah, blah. And then I'll be out. Now, the question, though, I don't remember. I need to check. I don't know if my mic is plugged in. So I might have to type it out to you guys, is what would happen. But yeah, after this, I'm gonna have to check and see if I can get my second monitor back. But these are the reasons that I want to get that Raspberry Pi setup going. It's cheap, and hopefully it's powerful enough, because it looks like it is, that I could stream and not have to worry too much about it. And I may even replace my main computer with that setup. Might have to get an external drive, but other than that, yeah, I might do that. That might become my streaming machine. Okay, so see here, and I think I know what happened. See here, we have it fine, but I think what happened last time is that I started doing them a little out of order. Because I think either my 6 stars had just come off cooldown or something happened, and like I said, I wasn't paying attention, and that was it. Did you get the king? I don't know. George Perez, what's up? What's up? We are not going to know for another couple of hours. It's going to be, let's see, it's almost 2 o'clock right now, and I think it's usually at about 3 or 4. So we might be able to make a video before my appointment, which is going to be at 5, but I have to leave here at about 4:30. So I wasn't paying attention there. Woo. Eat all that, girl. Nope. Woo. Get that out of here. All right. Let's see, 13 years. Yeah, about that, Momo. I think it was 2006, but it might have been 2005. It was somewhere around there. And then, of course, I don't remember if that was the last time I saw him, because I do recall seeing him once after I started working at my new job. I went back by there, and then my sister started working there. So yeah. But yeah, he looked very different. But then again, he's been through a lot since last we saw him. Wife left him. Business shrunk even more. He used to have 3 stores. And now he's down to 1. And I think he's back to it being mostly him doing everything again. So he's had it rough, but he was still smiling, still able to joke and laugh with us. So hopefully it's not just an act and he's doing okay. He wasn't doing so well shortly after she left. In that first year or so, people were worried because he's an older guy. And he married young. She, I'm trying to remember, but I think she's like 20 years younger than him. When they met, well, let's just say scandalous. She was of age, but barely. See, would you have internet if the power went off? Yes. It depends on what lost power. So we have a what do you call it? A hotspot nearby. I can't get it in the house, but if I leave the house and I just drive a little ways, I could even walk up there. But if the neighborhood is out completely, and I think they may have got a battery backup themselves, because in the past when the neighborhood was out, and you could always tell because the street lights are out, that is off. But whatever happened, it knocked the power out in the neighborhood, but it kept up the internet. So as long as I was connected, which is why I did that, why I just had to get that UPS, it will keep me on. But now if my internet went out, let's see, yep, 7. If my internet went out, then I know that it's more widespread than just the neighborhood. See, how many points did you end up doing? Just 52 million. That's all. So, and I thought I had a bad memory. Who are you again? Actually, I found out that I actually don't have a bad memory. It's a focus issue. I probably have adult ADHD. For example, I actually had someone tell me this because I thought I had a bad memory. But people kept telling me, look, you're a computer programmer. You remember so many different things. But I was like, well, look, I can't remember someone's name right after I meet them. You're like, we'll meet, we'll talk, they'll introduce themselves. And if you ask me right after the conversation is over, I can't remember their name. So I thought that meant I had a bad memory. But one guy was like, well, tell me something. What do you remember? So I started reciting things that I did remember. I remembered the conversation that we had, what we talked about. I remember details about the person themselves, not their name, but about them. And he said, see, you don't have a bad memory. You don't focus on the name. You didn't even hear the name. It wasn't even there for you to remember. What you're listing there, those are the things you focus on. Those are the things you consider important. And he was right. Names, I don't consider those important. So I don't bother to remember them until later. Now, after a while, when I get to know the person, then it's a little bit embarrassing because, of course, I'll have to ask them their name again, or I'll try to find it out another way. But yeah. But I do, once I remember them, I remember them. But I just don't care. I don't, that's just not something that's really interesting to me. But I do remember details about the person. Where I live, Apex Predator, Georgia. Down in Georgia. Yeah, I like how you say it. Oh, just about 52 million. That's 52 million without refreshing or boosting. Let's see. First, doubt it. Hey, wait, what? See, that's normal. Even when I am told the name of name, if it's new to me, then I wouldn't remember it. But when it's a known name, then I wouldn't forget it. Yeah, once I remember. And here's the thing. I'll remember things about people years later. There was a young lady who went to my high school. We met up again when I was active on Facebook. We met up again there. And now it has been a long time. She has a daughter who is the age we were when we last spoke to each other. Okay? Her daughter's in high school. And we haven't spoken since high school, right? And I remember her. And I remember some of the habits that she had. And she was like, my God, you remember that? I said, yes. Yes, I do. And she was like, I am afraid of what you remember. And I said, yes. Yes, you should be. Because I did remember some of the naughty things. But I remembered a lot about a lot of my friends from high school. I may forget their name even. I'd be like, man, what was that guy's name? What was that guy's name? He used to sit over to the left. He did this, he did this, he did this. And remember one year he did this. And that's how I am. The things that I find important, I remember. But considering the things that I do remember, because remember, I'm a programmer. I remember all kind of details about my programming language, best uses, use cases. There's a lot of stuff that I remember. So when people that know me hear me say that I have a bad memory, they're like, no, that's not it. You just ain't paying attention. Those things are not all that important to you. because I still remember some stuff from years and years ago. Let's see. Oh, so I should feel special. You always remember my name. Well, see, in your case, I'm seeing it visually, and you reminded me of that song. So of course I'm going to remember it, but I usually remember the people on the stream. Zolo Harris there, he changed his name. He used to be, what was it, Lawrence? Or no, Lorenzo. Right? He would be Lorenzo, and he would always say, Cyclops is here. So yeah, my memory is here. It just depends on what I decide to put in there. And a lot of times I just don't. Yeah, me too, Anthony. It just takes me focusing on remembering their name. That's true, because some names are repetitive, but people in themselves are very unique. Exactly. Shadow graduated 95. Somewhere around there, yeah. 94, 95. I was there for 5 years. I got 2 degrees. I spent an extra year, but then again, I also graduated early from high school. I got skipped. So I started college about a year younger than most, and then I stayed a year later. So I actually went 5 years to college, came out with 2 degrees, and I graduated the same age as everybody else. See, but people who use nicknames, I tend to remember because it's different. That's why I complain when people have one name here, another name in game, and everything. I'm like, no, don't remind me of all of that stuff. That hurts. Yeah, and then you kept on saying Namor. Exactly. So I guessed and it was right. Yep. Well, if you know my age, and if I went to school, normal times, you can figure it out. But anyway, guys, that is gonna do it. Thank you, Marine. Thank you, Apex Predator, for those super chats. Very, very appreciated. I am going to do some Alliance quest, and then I might grab something to eat because I haven't eaten any lunch yet, but I did have a late breakfast thanks to the shenanigans this morning. And if you want to know more, rewind. I gave the story at the beginning of the stream. But anyway, I will be streaming again tomorrow, more than likely. The reason I say that is because I have to take the car in at 10 a.m. I don't know when he's going to get done. So if he doesn't get done until after 1 o'clock, then I'm probably not going to stream, or it'll just be late. Because I can't stream early because the arena won't start yet. And so it would have to be late. So if you don't see me at 1 p.m. Eastern, then it's going to be the evening one that I'll have to do. But I will be grinding that arena because I don't want to miss that round, because that'll put me in a bad place. And I would rather do this next arena nice and leisurely. AQ action. Yeah, but not on stream. All right, so that's going to do it, everybody. Take care. Don't forget to click that like. It helps me out. And you all have a